Thursday. This is Tammy Louise with TLC Designs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have so many new subscribers to the Facebook Creative Sharing group that haven't had an opportunity to join us here yet on YouTube and Facebook. We do a live every week, James, right? On Thursdays anyway. At 8 o'clock. June got kind of busy. It's warm. I hope everyone is enjoying the weather. We had some summertime outside, and we had some family visiting. We had a lot going on. So I haven't been live in a really long time, but I enjoyed it so much. I thought, no, we're doing it today. So we did have a technical issue on one of those weeks as well. So not that there's always a reason for it, but if it needs to be canceled, you all will know. I will make sure that I announce it in the Facebook group so everybody's aware.
I miss everybody.
I do. I miss everybody too, James. It's difficult to not make the time to get into the craft room and start designing. We have a lot going on at TLC Designs. The village is full of people that are waiting for inspiration, and we have a huge release coming out on the 25th of July. We have some polymer stamps that no one's ever seen before. I'm going to show you a sneak peek tonight when I put them away in my book. And we have some digis that are releasing. There is a stencil. It's called Snowflake and Evergreen, or Snowy and Evergreen, something like that. But it's really fun, and it's for winter. For anyone that has not been around for a little while, we are sponsoring the Card Maker Success Summit. I am going live on the 30th of July at 1:20 p.m. with about 45 minutes of crafting, and there's going to be interactive products. And I know that those are intimidating for some folks out there that aren't really familiar with interactive stuff and kind of shy away from it. It's not difficult to make with the double dial die or the CU in the center die, or even like the multi-slider die, the slimline multi-slider die. I'm going to do like a penny slider card. I'm going to have a double dial die card. I'm going to show you step by step how to put the mechanism itself together. And it's super simple. Once the arms are on the dial, all you have to do is apply that entire mechanism to the back of the topper card that you've already designed. So we're going to do that. And I think it will be very helpful for you all, of course, and any of your crafty friends to join us. Again, it is July 30th at 1:20 p.m. TLC Designs with me. We'll be live, and we'll do about 45 minutes of crafting. I feel very privileged to have been offered and asked to do this, and I hope to see everyone there. So, Mr. Cunliffe.
Yeah.
What else is going on in July, you might ask? We have a brand new design team. If I had thought about it, let me see if I can find my list of names. Have seen their shining smiley faces already, but let's do some names. We have Steph Ackerman. She's returning design team for the full time. So you'll see 3 or 4 projects per month with her, including the Hop, which this month will be on the 25th of July. We are keeping Shanna Slater. She's not allowed to go anywhere. She's the design team coordinator. She's fantastic. We do have Marge Gonzalez that is going to take a bit of a break and then get back with us full time. Candice Oliarni made the team again, of course. She does the Sketch Easy on the 1st of every month. You'll see a brand new YouTube tutorial showing what products are in the Sketch Easy Challenge. If you have not done that yet and you need a little inspiration on how to set up or design an actual project, sketches are fantastic for this. Come by on the 1st. If you purchase the Sketch Easy bundle, which has illustrations, digital sentiments, digital papers that are coordinated. It has the sketch itself, and it's $5, which is very inexpensive to get all of that product. And I do have a suggestion of die to use, but you can use anything that's in your stash, actually. If you purchase that and you make something with it, enter it into the Facebook Creative sharing group in the tab at the top of the page where it says album, and we'll enter you into the challenge, and you could win a $10 gift card plus another digital image. That's the grand prize. If you want to just play along with the sketch itself with a TLC Designs product or not a TLC Designs product, you can enter your project and win a free digi. So there are 2 ways to win. It's always very fun. The sketches are great. You can change them any way you want. If you don't want horizontal, make it vertical, whatever is good for you. But it kind of gives you a basic start to how symmetrical the project is going to turn out, and what products you use is dependent on what you like to use. So do your own coloring, grab some design paper and put it together and join the challenge. It goes live from the 1st of every month until the last day of the month, and then we'll announce the winners by, I think, the 5th or the 6th of the month is when we announce the winners. So to continue with the new design team members, we have Nicole Kulig. And welcome. Cheryl Butera Walker is joining us full-time with Nicole, and then Tanji Crane. She is also full-time and joining us. And the full-time designers are creating and inspiring on the blog, the TLC Designs blog, as well as the Facebook groups. So see their inspiration there. Join the creative sharing group and get inspired on a daily basis practically. We have Mergis Vonin. She's from Finland, but she does fantastic work. I'm really, really glad to have had her apply. We had a ton of applicants. I wish I could have put more on the team, but there's always going to be a limit, unfortunately. And I tried to choose worldwide. It was a complicated decision to make, but we have a good team going. So there's a Kinjal Trivedi. She is full-time as well. Then we do have some guest designers that are going to join us when they are able. They are Rosemary Shanner Bridges, who does actually post on the blog. The guest designers aren't required to post on the blog, but she enjoys that, and she does not do Instagram posting. So we have Rosemary, she's back with us. Sammy Ofield is a guest designer as well. And then we have Jeannie Liu is going to guest for us. Sylvia Galoni, she is back with us again, guest designing, as well as Larissa McConville. I get tongue-tied when I try and say that last name for some reason, but she's a guest designer as well. And this is a little bit different than what TLC Designs has done in the past. We have a Lynn Van, who is our only current YouTube team member, and she is going to post 2 videos per month, including as much product in her projects as she can, and give you step-by-step instructions, kind of indicate how she does what it is that she's doing. So you can follow along with her and enjoy all the projects that she has to create and get inspired there. That is our team. Congratulations, everyone that joined us. Thanks so much for applying. I'm sorry I couldn't put more of you on. I want everyone to know that I'm a crafter. This is how this all started. It was not something that I decided, I want to start a business and don't have any idea what I'm doing. I've crafted for 20 plus years, even card making, I'd say 18 or 17 years. So it's a process. It's where you start, what you enjoy, how you enjoy coloring, what techniques you like the best. Do some research on 6x6 cards versus 8x2. It's a huge process, and we are always, all of us, in the learning process, the steps that go along with that. So not every one of my design team members are, class A expert, the best of the best group of people. And I wanted it that way because all of you are at different stages in your crafty careers as well. So some of us are fantastic coloring artists, and others could design a 4-layer card with matting and all sorts of other things. We have a designer, her name is Cheryl. She did a matting project with Winking Wanda, and she still sews. I used to do that 10 years ago. Actually put your cardstock in your sewing machine and put a beautiful stitch. It's none of this faux stitch. The work and the effort that she puts in reminds me of what I used to do a long time ago. And we want all different sorts. We want tag makers, and we have that. And we want interactive card makers, and we have that. And we have elaborate hand-stitched stuff. So we have a huge variety of inspiration available to you, and we hope that you enjoy it. If you ever have any questions for any of them, please don't hesitate to contact us. If you want to be inspired with a specific project type, or let's say there's a product on the market that just came out from a different store, I'm happy to grab it and play with it and show you what I come up with, and maybe help you along, step by step, figure out how to use this new product as well. So you just let us know what it is that you'd like to see. That's a lot. Who do we have online? I want to say hi.
We have Brian Dickey, Shanna Slater.
Oh, hi, Shanna.
Sue Hintz.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Sue.
Amy Dotson-Dixon.
Amy, she never fails. I don't know. They must have ring the bell and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because you'll get an update saying Tammy's going live at 8 o'clock. And that's kind of easy and handy to use. I used to go the second and fourth, or the first and the third Thursdays, and that got very complicated because people can't remember which ones are the first and which ones are the third. So we're doing every Thursday now at 8 o'clock. So feel free to come in and join us and say hi. Let us know that you're there, because he has a YouTube section that, unless you actually comment, we don't know who you are. And I draw a winner every single live as well. So we don't know who to give it to if you don't comment. So
Kathy
make sure
Myers.
you pop in there. Who?
Kathy Myers.
Hi, Kathy.
Natalie Wash.
Hi, Natalie.
Mandy
Oh,
May.
I miss her so much. Natalie left the design team. She's from Australia, and she found another company that's more, what's the word I'm looking for? Close to her, more in her area. And so she can get more product, and I don't blame her at all, but I miss her a ton. She did some fantastic coloring projects on the YouTube, and you can still go see them. Please feel free to go and see what she's done on the YouTube.
And a name I don't recognize,
Okay.
Sammy Ofield.
Oh, she's on the design team.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Sammy. Nice to meet you. I know, like, if you are a new design team member and you've never seen me, or you haven't had a chance to go on the YouTube channel and check some things out, like how to make the double dial die and things like that, it's me. This is what I look like. My husband is my tech guy, and I have a adult child that's on the spectrum that helps me do shipping and design team product pulling and all of those really fun things. So it is small, family owned business that I absolutely wouldn't trade for anything. So I love what I do. I create the products myself, and then I manufacture them. I do have a few illustrators that come through, and I make stamps out of those. But for the most part, the stencils and the dies and some of the illustrations, all of the design paper, it's created by me. So one little person here. So it gets busy sometimes, but I'm always available, and our customer service ranking is extremely high. We value you. So, Mr. Cunliffe,
What?
let's go to camera one.
The zoomed out one.
So camera one is the one on me?
Okay, that's the one that's been on you.
Yeah, but now two. I said it wrong. I was checking with you. Is camera one the one that's on me?
Camera one is on you.
Okay, let's go to camera two. Is there some place on your monitor that I can see it?
And a moment here.
Okay. Is it still on me? Oh,
Right there.
there. Okay. I love this folder. It looks so pretty online. I am big on orange and reds. I don't know if you noticed, but even my package inserts are a great deal of red and orange. So this is my folder.
We have a new one from Michigan on.
Huh?
Christine Domino.
Oh, hi, Christine. Nice to meet you. This is my folder of illustrations to manufacture either in digital or in color. And it also has my stencils. It does not contain my dies. But when it is time to go shopping for stuff to produce from, this is the folder. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to give everyone a sneak peek on what's going to be releasing July 25th. So this is called Summertime Friends. A cute little guy and a fox and a mushroom, and I'm not showing very slow. So this is by Krista Smith. We haven't put it out yet to the design team, but it is called, what's it called? What did I name it? Snow Bot Friends, I think, is the name of that. They're robots. They're so cute. A little boy and a little girl, great sentiments, big snowman. Work perfect with the double dial die. Then this one is called Peekaboo Hollow. It's got a fairy and a little boy that's hiding underneath here. We got some birds and flowers. Look, see ya on the slopes. Two little skiers. New Neverland friends. We have a Peter Pan type. And some of these are in the works. Look how cute. I know you guys are like, oh, look at all these stamps. Okay, that's it. I'm not showing you anymore. It was a sneak peek. That's what you got. So that's done. Let's move on. I can't see the screen, Mr. Cunliffe, someplace so that I can tell if I'm in view or not. So what was I looking for? Oh, let me go on that screen or that book.
There you go.
And look up Sketch Easy because I want to show you the Sketch Easy Summit Bundle Challenge products that are already in the store, and Candace has already created with this. So you'll find a YouTube video on how she put her project together. It's really super cute. The product that's in this bundle is the Snow Family Fun digital stamp. So you're going to get the Mr. Snowwoman, Mr. Snowman, Mrs. Snowwoman.
Yes.
You're going to get Christmas Joyfully and Seasonally Yours sentiments. And then there is already Snow Family Fun digital paper pack in the store available that color coordinates. And actually, there are sets. So there's Snow Family Fun Mail, Snow Family Fun Tree, and those are uncolored digital stamps. And then there is a pre-colored digital stamp set of both of those that are sold in the store as digital stamps that color coordinate with this paper. So if you're getting ready, like the summit is supposed to be the theme Christmas in July. So if you're getting ready to participate in any challenges that are coming up for Christmas cards, or I know Erin Reed has her swap coming up really soon for Christmas cards. If you need or are looking for products and you can't color anymore, or you don't, enjoy looking at what you end up coloring, those pre-colored things can be really super easy. And I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I had saved from last year when I created with these digital images, so you can kind of get an idea of the things that you can do. I know a lot of people do not work with digital stamps yet, but ladies and gentlemen, this is where the industry is actually going. Polymer stamps are never going to go out of style. You're always going to sometimes find that person that wants that physical stamp in their hand, and that's great. I have them as well. But specific times, there are uses for digital stamps that aren't the same as polymer stamps. And if you're not used to resizing or using a software program that kind of makes resizing easy and putting images together, so you like have the boy standing behind the girl or something like that, PNGs are perfect for that sort of technique. You can create an entire scene and just kind of put them in front of each other. I'll show you a card that Shanna made. I think I have it back here. Let me see. Yes, let me show you this card. And she just sent them in, so I didn't have them last time I got to share with you. Can you do camera 3 so we can get just a little closer? Mr. Cunliffe? What are you looking at me for? What's wrong?
Don't give me numbers because the numbers are different than what you're saying.
What do you want me to give you?
So, face, zoom out, zoom in.
Face and what?
Zoomed out, zoomed in.
Zoomed out, zoomed in. Okay, I'm learning the words he meant. Sorry. So she actually used the PNGs and went into a program, and she put this whole entire setting the way she wanted it on one sheet, and then just cut it with a die and colored in the people. Isn't that the most adorable little wedding? This is Gnome Celebration.
That's so cool.
Stamp set. And she actually mixed it with a bunch of other digital stuff. I don't know exactly. This is Forest Friends. This is like the little snow Man set that comes with the bunny. She's got a bunch of different digital stamps in here. And because you can resize digitals, you can like mix and match, put any digital set you want with each other and create a one layer card that looks just like this. Shanna, this is beautiful. I have it actually on my desk because I admire what you did so much on it. So I wanted to go over this. This is free right now because I'm offering it to the Summit Bundle Challenge. And we're looking forward to as many subscribers that can come in from the Summit. And this is the freebie that I'm offering. So if you're interested at all in creating with this challenge, make with it and get $10 free product when you enter the challenge if you like. But it's free right now and it's in the store. So if you're interested in that, please don't miss out. You only have until, how many days are there in July, Mr. Cunliffe?
Oh, you asked
I
me
don't
all
know,
the
30,
hard
31. I'm
questions.
asking all the hard questions. So while he's looking at this, you know, we're so fun, aren't we fun? Last year, this is one of the pre-colored, and I used P&Gs and put the little snowman in front of the tree.
31.
Huh? 31 days in July. So that's as long as you have to join the challenge. So I pre-printed some of these and I didn't get to use them all, but I still have them because I keep them in like a little, they're in a packet like this. Okay. Like this one here. I even have, it looks like the double dial die projects are already pre-cut. You know, I have them ready and I just didn't get to making a project. Some of these, they're cute. Look how cute they have. This one has a little holly sitting up on its hat. And this one's, the little hat is actually sitting up. This woman has, give this to me. Well, that bow kind of got ruined, but I'd have to make another one anyway. This one has the hat that's sitting up. She's got the little bird in her hand. Like that's what digital stuff can get you. And you don't have to store them anywhere. All you have to do is go call it up off of your computer system and print them. So I made this card last year. I keep everything that I make just so that I can kind of do this with you guys. The products are going to stay in the store, so it's not like from one year to the next they're going to go bad and no one will enjoy making with them. But this is one of the special cards that I made last year. I have a layer where the people come off, and then I have a layer where the tree comes off, and then I have this is one of those gift card holders adhered to the inside here, and when you close everything up you can't see it. But then this one was printed and I just put the actual sentiment with a program that I used. Well, I use Adobe Illustrator, but Microsoft Word can do the same thing. Put your sentiment on the actual designer paper because it's digital too. So then you just create the underside. You can close it up here. So it's like a tri-fold kind of card with all the little family. And when you close it up, you can see the entire thing. Can you go to focus out? Am I saying that right? There you go.
I understand what you're trying to say.
Okay. Well, it's like, what's that language that you have to, it's not a sign language, it's that Morse code.
Yeah.
I'm sending you Morse code, neurologically sending it over to you. So when I actually made this card, I had already pre-printed 4 of these. So I basically have 4 slimline cards ready to go if I wanted to, send 10 of them or something to a friend as a gift. Actually, these are really good gifts. And it doesn't take a ton of effort. They're already pre-colored. So you just put this in, you put a little sentiment up here, and you put it on a card base, and you're basically done. So that is an idea that goes along with the Sketch Easy bundle for the summit. And I have some pre-printed paper. I have some other pre-printed guys. This one I used to make this card. Isn't he cute?
That's cute.
So he spins. I forgot how it's supposed to lift it. Oh, wait, there. Oh, I didn't have it pre-wound. So this is a spinner card, and you kind of wind your center product in here. So right now it's this little snowman guy. And then you put it down, right? When you give this card to someone and they open it, he spins open, and then he sees the rest of the card. Now I also put this on an actual base so that you have some place to sign. You wouldn't want, to not sign the card and just put it on here. So it's kind of a frame on top of a smaller card. But that's what I use these for. But I still have these I can use this year, even though it was printed last year. And I never did make anything with her. Isn't she the cutest? Oh, just love these snow people. Yeah, he has a way of making me laugh. That's hilarious, James. Yeah, and so these are my illustrations. I really like these little guys, and all of the coloring is digital, so it turns out when it prints, it's just beautiful. You'll love it. I want to show also and share, because that's what we do here on the Village of TLC. This was made by Rosie last year on a 6x6 card base. Actually, it's not square. It's more of a 7x6. Anyway, she does beautiful bow work. She did all of the really cute little coloring, and the center of the focal point is put on one of the frames that come in a die set by TLC Designs. So she, and this one too, this scallop rectangle. And this, I think, is in the same scallop rectangle die set. It's really super cute. So we have that one. I think this is Shanna's. I'm pretty sure Shanna made this. This, she used a stencil and put a gel of some sort on there and made these snowflakes kind of pop up. James, could you go to the focused in camera so I can try and get, I don't know if it'll show. I don't know if you all can see that bump because it's such a light white that she put on there. But this is from one of the other die sets. So she does a lot of mix and matching as well. And she has the Land and Seas die work on here as the snowbanks. And she put some of this little crystallized glitter just to kind of give it a little bit of a tang. And then this one, oh yeah. So look how cute this is. This is the double dial die. Is anybody asking any questions, James?
No.
Okay.
They're just commenting how cute your cards are.
That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying them. So the double dial die gives you the ability, you don't have to use both slots in the double dial die. What you're going to do is cover the other slot with something, and you can just use the one. Here's the dial. And all you do is move it up and down. And she just printed these digis in a really, he's kind of big. But this hat just like kind of blows right back onto his head. It's adorable. Shanna did a really good job on this one. She does a good job on all of them. So that's done. And then Shanna did this too. Look, it's a shaky shake. I love this kind of card. It just, you just fill it and it makes you feel bright and seasonal and full of joy. And it's with that same snowman set.
Wait, I forgot something.
What did you forget? She has the hat. I think she probably did this digital because she has the hat and the snowman on one layer. And then she has digitally placed the birds on top of the hat in the same layer. And then she just used a stencil in the background on some pink. I think this paper is actually in the same paper pack called Snow Family Fun. And she embossed it. You guys can't feel it, but it's got a cute little emboss on it. And then she used the scallop rectangle die that comes in the same set. And it's one of those like an envelope card. So cute. I love Christmas stuff. And then we have a one layer, which how much more simple could you actually look for if you're trying to get quick and easy cards done? All that happened here was a mat on top of a card base, and she printed out From My Family to Yours. That's super sweet. I think this is Rosie. If I'm wrong, I'm very sorry. Oh, wait, it says Isaiah. Paul, Rosie, and Isaiah. Yeah, actually, it looks like the Christmas card she sent me. How cute. Thank you, Rosie. I don't know if you're on tonight, but thank you. This is super sweet. I don't remember it from last year. It's been too long. But again, she colored him in. This is not the pre-colored as far as I can tell. So it comes with design paper called Snow Family Fun, which is currently in the store. has tons of pink, tons of snowflake, lots and lots and lots of texture on this card paper pad. You get some of the illustrations like the tree. You do get, oh, there's the cover for it. Here's the paper that Shanna used, and you have some solids that are color coordinated. Paper packs that are color coordinated are so much more easy and fun to use. Again, you get there's one of the papers has a little snowman, one of the papers has the little bows that are in the digital set. So it's completely color coordinated. So I hope you all have an opportunity to take a look in the store at the Christmas stuff so that we can get ready not only for the summit, but we can get ready for the holiday season. Now, I'm tired already. No, I'm kidding. I'm not tired. I'm just energized.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap, though.
Oh.
I do, however, want to keep it to a half an hour. So last time I was here, I think it was either the first week of June or it was the end of May. I started coloring these hedgehog. I think the whole set is called Hedgehog Happiness. But I wanted the dad and the little baby and the little blanket and the bottom. And I used our brand new stencil set, which this one is called, I'll have to grab those. I have too many products in the store right now. I can't remember all of them. So the clouds come from Happy Bloom Day and Clouds. And the edges of Splash of Hearts and Land is where I got the grass. And I used 2 different colors of Distress ink, but it's that other, it's not regular range Distress. It's called something else. Let me see. Yeah, I can't remember what they call them. Hang on. I should be able to just oxides. The Distress ink oxides is what they're called. Kind of gives it's like a chalky feel, and it blends the colors a little bit wetter almost. I don't know how else to explain it, but I enjoy it, and I think clouds and grass that I want to look in a faraway kind of meadow is a real nice look for that. So James, can you go? Actually, let's stay where we are because this is the close-up one, right? We're focused in. So let's finish coloring. I showed you how I did the little dash work for we decided what those were called too. Do you remember what it was, James? One of the customers or one of the people that were viewing did tell us what that was.
Woes.
Huh?
What was?
You know, on this guy, on his hair. It's not hair, it's like needles. Do you remember what she called it?
Pointy hair.
No, she'll come back and she'll tell me. So Happy Hedgies is the stamp set that we're using. Let me get the glare off of it for you. It has 19 stamps. It's a 4x8, so it's huge stamp set. And excuse me, it has a generous amount of sentiments, has moments. It's the little things to more sweet times. Be you.
Quills.
Quills. Thank you. Who said it? Who told us?
Cordelia.
Oh,
Alderman.
You're so darling. Enjoy the small moments. All of today's moments can become memories. So this is kind of it's a summertime sort of stamp. They're out picnicking and they're spending time together and they're loving each other, and that's what this theme kind of sentiments goes with these stamps. So what I want to do is make this diaper appear to be white, and the way that I do that is to put, this is W3, put a little bit of color on the edges of the diaper. Okay, not a lot, guys. We're just actually wiping the edges of the diaper. Turn this with a little bit of this color. Let's make this part kind of poke out as well. Okay, and I'm pretty, maybe underneath the arm a little bit. Pretty happy with that. And then we're going to grab 0. this is Copic ink. I don't want to ever assume that everybody kind of uses Copic, because if you don't, you don't. And you are more than welcome to use any kind of medium. You do not only use Copic here. I've done watercolor and everything in the sun. So I don't know why that's stuck. My zero might be going empty.
Kathy, I thought you were going to say wet diaper.
Huh?
And I thought you were going to color it yellow.
Ew. How did I color it yellow? And what did Kathy say?
Thought you were going to say wet diaper.
Well, it could possibly be. But no, when you put a little bit of shading with any sort of T or W or even a C, a cool, whatever you want to do, put it in the edges and the corners, and then leave this section, the rest in the center, completely open and uncolored, because it's going to appear or pop more white in that because of that technique. So I chose E42, E41, and E44. I think the 44 was just for the quills. Someone is brilliant and knows the name of those things on a hedgehog. Thank goodness, because I did not. So we're going to use E41 and E42 and finish the skin on the hedgehog baby. Barely teeny tiny little feet, and it's not a great deal of coloring even on his skin, on the the upper body and the face. It's not a lot of coloring, so you don't want to add a ton of coloring in on him. I'm going to kind of build it like this. And then, so that was E41. I'm going to go in on his face a little. E42 is the darker of the two shades, so I'm going to go back and leave a smaller impression of that color. You're going to see the darker color up closer to the quills, because naturally the quills will give a little bit of shading. And I'm forgetting this arm over here. It's kind of in the background, so we're going to do a lot more shading on this arm than we did this arm, because that one is directly in the light, where my light is actually coming from. And then make this meet. Add a little bit more of the dark up here. I think I forgot to put it up there. Is my hand in the way of the coloring?
No.
Okay. Just want to check. Put a little bit more dark here. You can almost just dot it in there, which kind of adds a little bit of more texture. I like it that way. All right. And then on the edges where the line is kind of very sharp, I'm just going to dullen the edge a little bit. There. You can always grab 0, which pushes the ink. I'm going to ignore that just fell. And I'm just kind of blending these colors together, pushing them out or pushing them together. See how it takes away the rough line. There. Very good. What was it that fell? Oh, for Pete's sakes, my glue gun. Okay. So I forgot E42 on the little legs. And then the feet. Oops. And I'm glad I'm finishing this card because it was.
It only took you 4 weeks.
I know. I was kind of worried about whether or not I was going to be able to get it done before the entire Christmas season got here. Things have been a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in the kind of household here. But we're good. We're catching up. My team is in place. The sponsorship is going exactly the way I wanted it to. You know, I got deadlines for all of that. But it's good. All right. Just add a little bit more of this W3 back in here because I think the 0 took away more than I wanted it to. Or do we want his belly? Maybe a little bit of E41 and a little bit of R, do I have it yet? R30, which is the color that I used on the cheeks. A little baby, he's got a cute little pink belly. You know what I mean. I'm gonna soften this line. There. He's done. Let's do a blue jean outfit for the overalls on the dad. I have B93, B95, and B97. I'm going to start with the darkest color, and I'm going to go on the farthest edges from the light, which is this one here. Am I in the camera?
Yeah.
My hand's not in the way?
No.
Okay, good. So this is going to be the farthest place for the light to reach. Because my light is here, right here, shining in this way. Okay? So everything over here is darker. And we're going to be careful to get a little bit of the dark in this under area for him, but not a ton. And then maybe around this waist, we're going to do a little bit of dark. And the line I'm making is so tiny, I don't even know if y'all can see it. Can you see it?
I can see
You
it.
can see it? Oh, that's good. Okay. Keep it a little dark. Now we are going to show a little bit of dark over here, not a ton, a little bit under the belly area, just to give it some dimension. Underneath his chin, that's where he's going to have quite a bit more shadow. Let's make I'm going to put some dark right here because it's going to kind of make that pocket stand out a little bit. That was B97. So we're going to go to B95. We're going to work toward the center of the jeans. Just moving that other color in just a little without actually taking away from it.
I personally could never get the feel of those Copics, even though they're really cool. That's why
Really?
that's why I like doing everything digitally.
Oh, well, you're just kind of a tech guy anyway. So I think that's probably just, I think he was born with electrodes, ladies, coming out of him. Because sometimes we have a Alexa, and I'm surprised she didn't just beep at me. But we have her to do some of the things around the house, and sometimes I'll ask her to turn on the living room lights, and she'll turn my fan on instead. And I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on? That was B95. B93 is the next color that I'm going to use. It is the lightest. Anyway, I'll ask Alexa to turn on the living room lights, and she'll turn my fan on. Or I'll ask her to turn off the crafty room lights, and she'll ignore me until Jim walks in the room, and he doesn't even say anything. He walks in the room, and she turns off the lights. And I'm laughing now because it doesn't hurt my feelings anymore. but yeah, that's a little hard to dismiss when your electronic device doesn't even need him to even ask her to do something.
She just knows better.
She just know. It's a sad state of affairs, really. But it's because he's electronic. Sometimes my computer.
Don't make me reboot you.
Right. Sometimes my computer will be like acting up on its own, and I'll say, "Hey, James, can you come and look at this?" Could be the printer, could be anything. He walks in the room and just fixes itself. It's just ridiculous how ridiculous it is. So basically, without having talked through the entire thing, I don't mind the jeans being a little bit of white at all, because I kind of think, yeah, well, not only that, but I kind of think it adds to the glow. You know, there's a specific glow that you can put in clothes that kind of really makes it look realistic. And leaving a little bit of white does help that appearance. Not leaving a ton of white. So you can get a little white here and you get a little white over here, just so that you just make it look more
Leave
realistic.
it white in the areas where they normally get wore out and faded.
All right, if that's the way you want to see it,
Yeah.
go ahead. So I'm going to pull in B95 again and kind of draw those two colors, because I have a little bit of too much of a separation line here. I can kind of see it. You guys probably aren't able to actually see what I'm talking
Amy
about.
says those acid wash jeans, like
Acid wash, yeah. She's a smart girl. Yeah. There. Just kind of gives it more of a shade. Let me go get that lightest color again. And then I don't want to play with it for too long, because I know I'm already over the half an hour. I'm almost at the hour. Sorry, ladies, but this takes time to color. And so we're going to do a bottle super quick. What colors did I get out for the bottle? Let's do, this is YR01. We're just going to do the nipple area. One layer. And then, oh, wait a sec. Maybe I'll do tip to tip. Grab some of this brown and kind of put it so that it increases the brownness in a specific area of the nipple. There you go. So this one goes here. Oh, that's nasty. I need a new nib. Time to update what's going on with my Copics. And I want to clean that brown off of there before I close the lid, because next time I go to use this color, it's going to be off a little if I don't. So a W3 and a W1. I'm just going to give a little bit of shading. W3 first, and the W1. And that's it. Now, what color do we want to make? Let's do the W3 and the W1 so we kind of have a white sheet on the ground. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of W3 behind the grass. Right? We don't want it everywhere. We just want it in some of the bends, the folds of the blanket. All right. Behind
you
the
act like you've done this before.
I have done this quite a bit. Let's also give a little bit of shading back here. And maybe a little bit here. I want this to have the feel of it being like an up portion. Let's go over here. Go all the way to the edge. Okay. And then W1, we're just going to soften those lines a little. Right? And grab a pen. The very first time I saw an online blog with greeting cards being made was I was making cards when I was pregnant with Christian, and he was born in 96. I was making cards a little bit after Samantha was born, and she's a 91 baby. So I've been doing this for a little while. And it was a magnolia. I fell in love with those, by the way. I bought like huge amounts of sets of those, and I still have them. Who would have guessed that, you know, I would be running a store of my own? But I always, even for nostalgic reasons, I kind of keep everything that I've ever bought, unless it'll do somebody else more good than me. And I want to do some greens. So I'm going to do YG97, YG95, and YG91. So let's just, there we go. Put a little 91 in there everywhere. We're going to give it a base. Right, because the ground isn't flat. The ground has a base. Make everything the first color, YG91. Grab your YG95, go a little bit closer to the edge of the blanket, right? But don't go too far. Kind of put a few dashes. Remember, grass is very non-constant. It's not a perfect anything. Now we're going to put this YG97 only very small underneath the blanket. We want that area that looks like a bump up. We're going to kind of leave a little bit of space. You can always like put a little grass like that. Da-da-da-da. There, done. Now, scissors. Here they are. And I'm going to kind of make it not a perfect straight cut because grass doesn't do that.
So no fussy cutting.
Well, it's got a little
No
bit of
fussy cutting, right?
Is anybody asking any questions while you're complaining about needing to fussy cut?
No, but they're commenting on your nails, so you're gonna have to show them your 3D nail.
Oh, I completely forgot I had that. Isn't it fun? It's the funnest little thing. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, so I kind of treated myself, and I don't do that very often. It was kind of expensive, but I found a salon that I actually enjoy. You know, you go in there and sometimes you just get the feeling that they're rushing through their work. Like I found this one place just before I found this other guy that I really like. I found this other place. It's called T Nails, and it's super close to my house. So I tried it, and within 4 days they were lifting off. And you just can't function like that because you pay too much money for it, and you know you need to function for a week or two with the nails. So I found this other place called Expert Nails, which is in closer to Belleville, and fell in love with a girl named Mary. She's fantastic. And then I found out that she is the 3D design girl that I kept seeing on Facebook page. It's called Expert Nails, and I asked her if she would do, the first time I asked her if she would do some little gemstones, and oh yeah, sure, you know, and they'll do whatever you want, and it costs a little bit more. So she put some really pretty nails on, and I always like to have a very natural color toward my cuticle, because then when it starts to grow out, you can't really see it as much. Unless, you know, if you had the entire nail colored, you'd have this big gap between your cuticle. So everybody wants to see this, right? But this time I had her do this 3D, and she just kind of lays the acrylic in white on there, and then she pushes it in ways where it looks like cute little leaves and a cute little flower. My phone is ringing, sorry. And she did it on both of them, then she added gems, and I just fell in love with it. And I'm way overdue to go back in and get them done again, but I kind of like them a lot, so I just kind of left it.
Facebook Live, so I will call you back. Okay. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Somebody's calling me. Who called me?
Loretta.
Oh, I'll call her back. My auntie. There we go. There's the baby. She's in her 70s, so she forgets that I'm busy on Thursday night. And I should actually just turn the phone off, shouldn't I, honey? Didn't even think about it.
Well, you can't be perfect all the time. Because then you would catch up to me.
Oh, you're killing me with this. So did everybody enjoy their 4th of July? Did we do any fireworks shows or any barbecues? I'd love for you guys to let me know.
Anybody lose a hand?
How you spent your 4th of July. I did get to buy little baby Willow. She was born in December, so she's 7 months now. I found the cutest little red, white, and blue
She's awesome.
romper at, where were we at? Cracker Barrel. And I got that for her, and we didn't get to spend any time with them because they had some issues, but with their bathtub. And they were doing home repairs instead of going out and enjoying the holiday. But they did get to spend some time, and she had that little romper on, and it just totally made my day.
I got to see her.
You did. You went over there to help them with the tub so you could see the baby. We have kind of adopted Shelby, the mom. She's an old family friend, and we were like, oh, we'll be your grandparents, and we'll take Willow. Just kind of added her to the family village, basically. And she's a fantastic girl. And, Ryan is her baby's daddy, fiance. They're getting married pretty soon. So we get to enjoy all of that. Kind of like an extended family. You know what I noticed when I cut this hedgehog? I completely missed the little cuff on his other leg. Oh. I know, loser, right?
Loser.
I'm calling myself names, guys. That's terrible. Okay. Is Shannon still here, or is she? I don't think she's working today. Shannon, are you still here? She's like my right
Can't
hand.
hear you.
Right hand man. Okay. So all we're going to do is apply these. We get some Pop Dots, right? So cute. I actually want to give this card away tonight too. Let's do a drawing because I know we're getting super close to 9 o'clock. It's actually 8:59. So we are going to give away this time one of the stencils. So if you have not commented yet and you are viewing this still, please comment so that we may provide you with a super cute stencil in the mail. And Jim is going to put everybody's name in this program he created, kind of like a spinning wheel. I just want to make sure that this one.
Got another name to add. Hold on.
Okay. I'm pretty patient. Which one should we give away? We should let them pick, right? Because sometimes they know what they have in their stash versus what they need in their stash. So we'll let you guys pick which of the two stencils. Again, they are called, what do they do with them? Doesn't seem like it's something I would put away that fast. Oh, Splash of Hearts. So in that one, you get the hearts in the center. if you want to run in the store real quick, there's tons of inspiration from the design team already with these. But you get that grass on one side. You also get a hill on the other side. These are multi-use. This is very versatile. You're not just going to get one design on this stencil. You're going to get 3 on each of them. And then the other one has the bottom of clouds or the top of clouds on the edges. And then it has this beautiful happy balloon day. We have Celebrate Sweetly. We have 4 different stencils, but one of those 2 are all yours when you draw your name. So you're going to need to contact me at tlcdesigns.customerservice@gmail.com. James, can you run that across the bottom of the stage once you've entered all the names into the program, please? And I am busy assembling. We're going to put this.
What do you want me to run across?
tlcdesigns.customerservice.
Do I have that?
Yeah,
I do right there.
You've run it across before at gmail.com. So that's where you're going to contact me. Let me know, oh, I'm your winner from Thursday, and tell me which of the 2. I don't really need to. Well, which of the 2 stencils you would like? And then I'll get it in the mail. I'm just going to put this bottle on.
Have you heard of Betty Kilroy before?
I have not.
No.
Hi, Betty. I hope you're enjoying what I'm creating here.
Now, if my last name was Kilroy, I'd be running around saying, I'm Kilroy.
Yeah. That's a man thing.
I'm an 80s person.
It's a man thing. Women usually don't think of that kind of stuff. Okay. I might even stamp a sentiment on here. So then I've already cut it to size. We're not going to add anything else. I do want a sentiment because I got the sentiment stamp out. And I'm going to grab, it's the Hopping Friends sentiment stamp set. For joy or here for you. There we go. That's the one I want right there. Here for you. Cabinet. Stamp block. I got too much stuff in this drawer. How did that happen? I never put all that stuff in the drawer. So we are going to be having our first release with sprinkles this month also. The first set of sprinkles that are coming out in the TLC Design store is called Chili Fun. Let me just kind of show you the little container. Look at how sweet. It's a little container. It's color coordinated with the Chili Fun papers, and it has little gingerbread men, and it's all exclusive designed. So you're not going to find this mixture in any other place. I created it myself from other single colored glitter or sprinkles and put it all together so that it matches perfectly, and it's only found in my store. So that's coming out on the 25th of July. So we're going to put here for you. Let's put it directly in the center on the bottom. It's perfect. And then we're going to apply this topper. I was going to die cut, and I might still, but not live. I was going to die cut from the Aztec Sunshine die set because I have a cute little cloud, which will kind of add some texture layers to the project. I'm going to add a little bit of glitter, make a few little things bling. Let me show you. I don't have any pre-cut. But so the Aztec Sunshine die set has some clouds. Oh, it's got a sun too. I might end up actually doing that. The few little clouds there. It's even got birds. How fun is that? Right? I'm going to cut those, and then I will be finishing this project up tonight before I go and eat dinner. and I'll post
28
it.
days in the making.
And I'll post it. So are we ready with all the names?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready? Set.
Well, let me see if I can share this.
Share it. Put these away and then I'll cut them in a minute.
Boom.
So this one had a whole bunch of stencils and some new cute little, this guy needs to be glued on his leg.
Okie dokie.
There. But how fun is that? It's super cute. Are you ready?
I'm ready when you
Set,
are.
go. And set. Oh, no, she's on the design team.
Fine.
Got to do it
Start
again. Ready? Oh, God. Stop. Who is this?
Sue Hintz.
Oh, Sue Hintz. Yay. Congratulations, Sue. Get a hold of me at the customer service Gmail email account. Let me know which of the 2 stencils you'd like, and I'll get it in the mail for you tomorrow. James, would you please put the camera on my face so I may say goodnight? I'm sorry, ladies. I'm trying really hard to figure out how to keep this down to a half an hour, but I want everyone to be shown some of the projects with the product that we have, and I want to create a little bit. You know, if you're going to sit here, you might as well get the ink out and play with it. So I appreciate everyone that joined us. Welcome to TLC Designs, our little crafty village of folks that love to inspire and share projects. We would love to see you on the YouTube channel. Ring the little bell, subscribe. We'd love to see you at the store page on Facebook. We have Pinterest. We have all of those things at TLC Designs. So I hope that you all have a great week. I will see you next Thursday at 8 p.m. And take care of yourselves. Enjoy July. Don't let it get too hot. Do something fun with your family. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye.